Mr. Inuzuka, good evening! I have something for you.
What?
Look at this!
What is this, a kid's toy? You're giving this to me?
Seriously, you don't know him? It's a Kato Man. This one is a yellow version. I'm surprised you didn't recognize him, since the little lady's a big fan. She's always playing pretend Sakato Man with her friends.
Ah, now you say that, I have a feeling I've seen her with a similar figure before. So, this is what that was. And why do you have so many of those figures in this box? What are you up to?
Well, the truth is, the little lady said that she wanted your signature.
Huh? The little lady wants my signature? Really? She said that?
Yeah, the little lady likes to tell her friends stories about you. And you've become really popular with the kids at her elementary school recently because you sound like a real-life Sakato Man. So, the little lady came up with this idea to give out these Sakato Man figures with your signature on them.
Hey, G, you better not be lying to me. More importantly, you better not be using the little lady to trick me. You'll be sorry if you are.
Of course I'm not lying to you. I cross my heart and swear to it. I'm a man of his word. You've got to trust me a little more.
Damn it, fine. It's a pain in the ass, but I'll do it. If it's what the little lady wants, I'll have to do everything in my power to make her happy. It really is a pain in the ass. But I'll only do it because it's the little lady's orders. Understand? It's not like I'm happy that she and her friends are always talking about me. I don't actually want to sign anything. If it wasn't the little lady asking for it, I'll be throwing those figures out.
Mr. Inuzuka, it must be tough being popular. Soon you'll have them running after you and begging you to play Sakato Man with them.
Listen, I'm gonna shove myself up in my room and focus on signing these figures, but don't you dare look inside! I need to concentrate so that I can get them finished as soon as possible. I can't keep the little lady waiting for too long. If you take one peek, I'll bury you!
Yes, sir, of course I won't. I'll give you all the privacy you need to get it done. Just call me to pick them up when they're finished. I'll take them to the little lady and help her hand them out, since there's a lot of them and the box is pretty heavy. Please, make sure you call me, and not the little lady. My name's Eiji. I'm Mr. Inuzuka's loyal little blood brother. Huh? What's that? I can't call myself loyal because I'm always playing tricks on him and causing him trouble? Oh, you don't get it at all. We're brothers. We're just playing. We express our love by messing with each other. Deep down, we both know that we're not being serious, and we actually respect each other. Actually, I'm off to peek in Inuzuka's room. What, is he Bluebeard or something? Of course I'm gonna take a look. What good little brother actually listens to what his older brother tells him to do? Plus, if I'm right, then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to witness something hilarious. I've got to open the door slowly, carefully, so that he doesn't notice that I'm looking inside. This is a matter of life and death.
It's no good! No matter how I write it, it's all wrong! They won't be happy with a weak-looking signature like this! This is no good too! What kind of signature do they expect? I want to write a signature that will make the little lady say that I'm really cool. I've got to think of a better signature. I've got to win this battle against myself. Maybe I should add a star here. Or maybe write the capital letter bigger. No.
I knew it! He's completely pumped up to do this! He was just pretending that it was a chore to act cool. Good thing I told him that it was for the little lady, because I really do need him to do his best. The next day, Mr. Inuzuka, how many boxes have you finished signing? Huh? He's not here. I wonder where he went. Whoa! He's finished signing them all! There were over 3,000 boxes, but he finished them all in one night! This is the power the little lady holds. He must have been really happy to hear that the little lady wanted his signature. Too bad. Hey, Eiji! I have something to ask you. Morning, underboss. Is something wrong? There's always something wrong when you're involved. You did something to Inuzuka again, didn't you? You really don't learn anything from your own mistakes. Oh, don't say that. That makes you sound really bad. I haven't done anything. I'm a loyal servant to Mr. Inuzuka. I would never do anything to harm or embarrass him. You can barely stop yourself from laughing. You've done something again. I know it. I don't know what you did, but you better not let it get out of hand. Oh, wait, underboss. Why do you think I've done something? I don't think I've made any big moves yet. I saw Inuzuka skipping when he left the office this morning. You and I both know that he's not one to sing and dance just because it's a beautiful morning. When he's acting weird, it's usually because you've done something to put him in a weird mood. Plus, I don't know if he's been up all night, but his eyes were really bloodshot. It was actually a pretty terrifying sight. He was like an insane killer from a horror movie. The Inuzuka I saw this morning was not his usual self. I don't know what you did, Heiji, but don't mess with him too much, eh? And don't get yourself killed. Hey, you listening to me? He was skipping with bloodshot eyes. Mr. Inuzuka skipping. That's brilliant. I've got to get a video of that. I wonder where he went. I hope I can still make it in time to catch him skipping. I left the office to go after Mr. Inuzuka and managed to catch sight of him when I passed by the local park. Mr. Inuzuka, I found you. Let me see you skipping so I can upload it to my YouTube channel. Oh, wait, crap. He's with the little lady. He's gonna find out I lied to him again. Please don't say anything about the figure, Mr. Inuzuka.
Milady, I hope you'll accept this as a present from me. I heard you like this Staccato Man guy.
What? You got me a Staccato Man figure? Really? Thank you. I'll take good care of it. Your face is really scary today, Inuzuka. Much scarier than usual. You're creeping me out. He is scary today, isn't he? What happened to your eyes?
I've got figures for you two as well, as thanks for always playing with the little lady and being her friends.
Hey, thanks! I never knew you were such a good guy. Thank you, Newsy. I'll take good care of it, too. Huh? What is this? It looks like someone wrote something on the box.
I've signed them all for you. I heard that you wanted my signature, and I did my best to make up a really cool one. I put all my strength into writing the signature on your box, milady. It was the last one I wrote out of all the others, so I think it looks much better than the signatures I wrote in the beginning. What do you think? Do you think it looks cool? I hope your school friends like them too.
What? You signed it?
I hate to praise myself, but I think it came out really well.
Why would you do something like this to Staccato Man? I've never seen someone do something so horrible. Inuzuka, I hate you!
What? You didn't like it? Did I do something bad?
Inuzuka, this is your own fault. You ruined May's Staccato Man with your scribbles. You spoiled her favorite action hero. Newsy, I think you should say sorry. You have to say sorry when you've done something bad. If you don't, you can't make up and be friends again.
But wait a second! I didn't mean to ruin anything, milady!
That's enough! I don't need your excuses! Come on, Simomo, Reen, let's go! I don't want to look at Inuzuka anymore. Yep, let's go play with our new figures. Newsy, you really should say sorry, or May might not talk to you forever.
She hates me? Milady said she hates me. What do I do? I thought that she would like my signature. I thought she would say that it was cool, but she hates me. How am I supposed to go on if she hates me? Ah!
Crap! Mr. Inuzuka got a critical hit to the heart. This is serious. I can't just leave him like this, or he really might crawl into a hole and never come out again. I've got to cheer him up. Mr. Inuzuka? Are you okay? Even if you're not okay, it will be. These kinds of things happen all the time. I'm always rejected by women, and I never let it get to me. I think her signature was really cool, you know? It was so cool. It was so cool, I think I want a figure too.
I didn't want to hear that from you. In the first place, I only did this because you told me the little lady wanted my signature on that stupid figure. But she obviously didn't. You tricked me. You did this on purpose so that I would get depressed.
Oh, no, of course I would never.
You just wanted to see me being stupidly happy and then see how I would react after being told off by the little lady. Well, are you happy now? You got everything you wanted. You have the perfect contents for a video. That's what you were planning, I guess. To get a video of me in shock after being told the little lady hates me. I've known you long enough to know what you're up to, Heiji.
No, you're wrong. I'm serious. I didn't mean for this to happen. I don't even have a camera on me. I was just watching from the shadows because it looked like something funny would happen. But it wasn't interesting at all. No, not at all.
I don't know how many times I've heard that excuse. But no matter what you say, I'm not forgiving you this time. I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm going to sink you.
Ah, please have mercy. After that, I was thrown into Tokyo Bay with rocks tied to my feet.
It's the end of the line. There's nothing else I can do. It's better if I end things here, right now. There was nothing good about this life anyway. All right, I better get it over and done with.
Yes, I'm out.
What? What is that?
Phew, Thank God he always sinks me in Tokyo Bay. At least I know the trick to getting out of the water here, and it's easier to get back home. But I better get dry first.
It's a sea monster! Someone help me! A sea monster's come out of the bay! It's going to eat me!
Hey, don't be rude. Who are you calling a sea monster? I'm a human being! A human being with feelings. Huh? Aren't you the manager of the toy shop I always go to? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I've just never seen a person appear out of the water like that before. How do you know who I am?
Oh, I often go to your store to buy figures and stuff. I sometimes use them in my plans to annoy as props in my videos. Don't worry, I'm always including your store name in the descriptions as a small gesture of thanks.
Oh, now I know who you are. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you even though you're such a regular customer. You look completely different when your hair is wet. You're always buying the Mikuten figures. You're very generous to keep on coming back to such a small store like mine.
Exactly, that's me! Well, if I can't go to your store, I'd have nowhere else to buy my figures. If I'm seen going to a bigger store, it's easier for the people around me to guess that I'm up to something. Anyway, what are you doing in a place like this? It's already this late and the weather's not great, so it's not safe for people who aren't used to being sunk to be here.
Well, that's a great point you're making.
You've got this depressed aura about you. And you don't look too good either. And you don't look like you brought a bag or coat with you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but were you thinking about ending your life?
I wasn't. I was just...
Judging by that reaction, it looks like I was right. I don't want to act as though I understand why you've chosen to do this, so I won't tell you you're being stupid and all that stuff, but I don't recommend drowning yourself. It hurts like hell when you get water in your lungs. And it really is terrifying being down there in the dark. Just thinking about it makes me shiver. Trust me, I was down there just a few minutes ago. Plus, I hear that even if you survive the drowning, you can suffer from irreparable brain damage. I really strongly suggest you rethink what you're about to do. Whatever you're suffering now, it's not worth suffering more for it.
Yeah.
If you're fine with me, I'll listen to whatever problems you have. It's not like we're complete strangers, and I may not look it, but I could probably help you out. Why were you thinking about ending your life?
Well, it all started when... What? I've already been to all the other toy stores in town. None of them had stock, so I came all the way to this side of town. But you don't have it either. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm afraid I've already sold out. It's gonna be me daughter's birthday in a few weeks, and she's been begging me to buy her that figure. I've got to do something, or she's gonna hate me. I guess I've got no choice but to find someone who's reselling. I hate to cooperate with scalpers, but even if it costs 4 times the original cost, I've got to buy it from me little girl. Hey, I understand that you're a small business and probably didn't have much choice, but I'm begging ya, please don't sell to those kinds of guys. I do understand. I'd rather not sell any of my stock to people who are just going to go out and resell it to real customers at a higher price. But scalpers these days have a lot more tricks up their sleeves. It's getting harder and harder to tell the difference between someone who earnestly wants several of the same item and someone that's just buying in bulk so that they can empty my shelves. Even if I manage to forbid one person from entering my store, they end up sending people in their place. There's no end to the attacks. They really do think of everything. Really? That does sound like a lot of trouble. I'm sorry I got so annoyed. If anyone's a victim, it's shop owners like you who end up losing customers because we end up buying from the scalpers. You must have it really tough. If only there was a way to deal with the scalpers. Thank you for being so gracious. I really am sorry I don't have anything for your daughter.
Scalpers, huh? That does sound like a problem. I've heard that it's gotten much worse in this town recently.
Yes, they've become much more organized, especially these past few months. As a result, real customers have stopped coming now they've realized that they won't have stock even if they drop by. I've done my best to stave off the scalpers, but nothing I do works for very long. Plus, I hear that they sell the items they bought from toy stores for 4 times the original price. It's ridiculous. But customers who really want to buy the item end up having to accept the price they're offered on the street. And then the scalpers raise the price even more once they know that there are people who will pay.
But why did that lead you here? Why did you feel like ending your own life? Please don't tell me you started to feel responsible for all those customers getting cheated, because that really isn't your fault.
Well, no, I was so frustrated I did something on impulse, without really thinking of the consequences, and actually just dug a hole for myself. I thought that if the scalpers were buying off all my stock, I should order in excess, so that even if a large portion of my stock were bought off to be resold, I would still have stock to sell to my own customers. But it backfired. I ended up getting a massive order for a limited edition item that wasn't popular at all. I haven't sold a single one, and now my stockroom is filled to the brim with them. They're just gathering dust, and because of one stupid decision, my numbers have plummeted. I hadn't been making much of a profit since the scalpers' activities had increased, but this was a heavy blow, and I dealt it myself. I'm already in debt, and the situation's looking bleak. I can't take it anymore.
So that's why you came here.
I felt that this was the only choice I had left in me. There's nothing else I can do, and no one I can turn to for help. I've already caused enough trouble for the people around me and my customers. I can't face them. And even if I go back, I'll just cause them even more trouble.
That's not true. There's still plenty you can do. You can't give up before you've even tried.
Really? But I've already tried a lot of things. Everything I've tried to keep the scalpers away has already been undone.
It's all right. I know exactly what you can do to get rid of your stock. That's the problem that needs immediate attention, right? I think we can get rid of the scalpers that are bothering you too. You're lucky you met me here. I can fix everything for you. Trust me, I'm a great strategist. I know exactly how we can piss them off so they'll never come back, ever again. Just follow me, Lord Heiji.
Excuse me? I don't want to annoy them. They might be part of some dangerous gang.
With a brilliant and cunning plan in mind, I took the toy shop manager back to the office to see Mr. Inazuka.
Isn't this the headquarters of the local mafia? What are we doing here? We'll get killed.
Don't worry about that. You won't if you're with me.
But wait a second. Who on earth are you? You've already made it back up from the bottom of the bay. I knew I should have attached more weights to you. Who the hell did you bring with you? Is he the guy you untied to you and I throw you in next time?
Mr. Inazuka, I have a favor to ask.
What did you say? You're asking me for a favor?
Yes, sir. I was hoping you could hear me out.
What makes you think I'm in the mood to do you a favor? If you think I've forgotten what happened this afternoon, you're wrong. I'm still pissed off, so don't test me, Heiji. I know that you're planning something stupid. I can tell by the look in your eye that you've got another plan to make an idiot of me.
No, sir, you're wrong. It's not a plan to make you look like an idiot. But I do have a plan, and I'm serious about it. I've got to help this guy get his business back on track. I want to help him, but I need your help to do that. Please, I really do need you to be a part of this plan. Look, I'm on my knees. Please listen to what I have to say.
Heiji, you look like you really are serious this time. It's so out of character for you to be so serious that I'm still worried about what you might be planning, but fine, I'll cooperate. What do you need me to do?
Thank you, sir. I knew you'd understand. All right, everything's gonna be fine. Now we have Mr. Inazuka's support. We'll be able to deal with those scalpers. You don't have to worry about anything, so just relax and leave everything to me.
Really? Can I trust you? I don't even know what you're planning to do.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna save your business and eradicate your scalper problem. As for the how, it's easy. We just have to sell the excess stock you've got piled up in your store. Okay, Mr. Inazuka? Here's the first box of figures from the store. I just need you to write your signature on these.
Heiji, you idiot! I knew it! You're just messing with me! I'm not falling for the same trick again! And not in the same day! I'm not a bird!
Now wait! Before you try and sink me again! I'm not playing a trick on you! I really do need you to sign these figures! Wait!
Take this!
Ah! The next day. Huh? Why is everyone lined up at the toy store? Is there an event we haven't heard about? I don't know. If there was a new figure being sold, we should be the first ones to know about it. But as far as I remember, there isn't anything that popular being sold yet. Maybe something happened in the store? Yeah, we haven't heard anything from the community. If anything, everyone's been saying how everything that's coming up for sale isn't worth buying in bulk. That we should lay low for a while.
Yeah, I ended up buying one to display in the living room, one for the bathroom, one to take with me when I go out, and one to cuddle when I go to sleep. I bought 4, but I don't regret it. I'll be surrounded by them all day. It'll be like he's right next to me. Thanks for letting me know about this. Seriously? I bought 4 too.
Great minds really do think alike. I'm so happy. I can't wait to go home. Come on, you can come to mine. Let's open them together.
Yeah, I'll buy us some takeout on the way.
Hey, isn't that the limited edition action figure that came out a few days ago? I didn't know that it was that popular. It wasn't. The information we got from the community was that the fans of the cartoon were really disappointed by the way the figure turned out, so it was getting a lot of hate. That's why we didn't get any orders to buy any. It was even ranked as one of the lowest selling figures of all time. How come people are lining up to buy something like that? Must you heard those women talking, right? They were saying that they bought 4 each. Maybe the information we got was wrong. If this many people are lining up, then it must mean that it was a popular item after all. There must be a reason why it's suddenly getting this much attention. I wonder what it is. Hey, look! What's wrong? Did you see something? Look! Look at all the people that are lining up! They're all women, and most of them are middle-aged and above. You're right! I didn't notice that. But why would they want to buy that action figure? I thought that cartoon was only popular with kids and younger men. Do you think those women are buying for their own children? That action figure was supposed to be targeted at the male demographic, right? Maybe the visuals weren't enough for the guys, but got the female audience interested. I mean, look at this queue. There's no mistake, this figure sells. Yeah, I'll let the community know as soon as possible. I'll get someone to check out the other stores in town. Yeah, we better get in line to get our hands on as much stock as possible. I thought we'd be in the dry for a while, but it looks like we're back in business. This is great. We can make another fortune. 1 hour later. Hey, give me everything you have with this action figure. I don't care what colors they come in. I want everything. Come on, hurry up, Grubs. We've already wasted an hour waiting outside your stupid shop. Quit standing around and get to work.
You want everything? Are you very sure?
Yeah, we're sure. Get it all together and tell us how much it'll be. We'll split the bill between us.
Okay, well, let me check how many I have left in the back. Sorry to make you wait, I've only got the red and the green versions left. The total is $100,000, but it comes to $50,000 each if you're going to pay between you.
50,000? All right, sounds good to me. You take card, right? I'll pay for the red ones. I'll pay the rest. You better make sure you're giving us everything you have left, old man. We won't be happy if we hear that you've got stock remaining after we've left the store.
Of course, this is everything I have. I wouldn't lie to you. It's my job to sell these.
All right, I'll trust your word. I'm paying with a credit card, too.
Thank you very much. Yes, I finally got rid of all the stock I'd piled up. Thank goodness, I'm finally free.
Did you just say something? What are you getting excited about, Gramps?
Oh no, it's nothing. I'm just happy to have such generous customers. Please don't mind me. I'll pack up your items right away.
It looks like other members of the community are gathering stock from other stores in town, too. Good thing we noticed that queue before everything got sold out. This is great! We'll make another fortune in no time. If this figure is this popular, we might even be able to go on holiday abroad with everyone in the community. The next day. How's it going on your side? Have you caught anyone with the bait? Nope. Maybe we were pushing it when we made it 4 times the original price. It looks like the price is driving people further away. Other guys from the community are saying they haven't sold any too. Though I'm not getting any reactions either. Let's try decreasing the price a little and see what happens then. 2 weeks later. I haven't sold a single box. What do we do now? Another few dollars and we'll be back at the original price. What about you? Have you sold any? Nothing. Everyone in the community is panicking that they haven't sold anything either. There's nothing else we can do. Well, we have to do something. We bought $100,000 worth of this crap. We've got to sell it before the end of next month. I don't have $50,000 in my account. I only bought this because I thought we were gonna make a profit. And if we can't sell it, we'll have to find something else we can sell off at 6 times the price. That's the only way to get enough money in our account by the time the $50,000 gets withdrawn. Are you crazy? How are we gonna find something like that? Hey, let's go ask that store owner about those action figures, and maybe he'll know something. Yeah, you're right. We have to find a way to sell these no matter what. Hey, look! Aren't they the women that were lining up to buy that figure? Yeah, the ones that bought 4 each. Maybe they'll buy more if we let them know we have some. Let's go ask them. Ah, you!
Huh? What do you want?
Do you want to buy this action figure? I bet you wanted to buy more when you were at the shop, but couldn't because there were so many people in line. Guess what? If you buy some boxes right now, we'll give them to you at the original price. That sounds great, right?
Can you show us where the signature is? I don't want to buy it before checking if it's been signed.
What signature? What are you talking about?
If it's got a signature on it, I don't mind how much I have to pay. I'll pay 4 times or even 10 times the original price. But if there's no signature, I wouldn't buy it even if you were giving them out for 10 cents each. We don't want the action figures. You'll have to find someone else to buy your stuff.
What? But you were so happy when you were buying these a few weeks ago. I remember you both. You bought 4 boxes each. Are you already bored of them? What signature are you talking about? There wasn't a signature in any of the boxes we bought. Woohoo! Good for you, you sold everything. My plan was a success. Didn't I tell you could trust me? You were so afraid I was deceiving you because I'm part of the mafia.
I'm really grateful, Mr. Heiji. Your plan was brilliant. You saved my business and saved my life. Thank you so much. I don't know how I can ever repay you for what you've done for me.
Oh, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me. It's just another example of how amazing I can be when I get serious. My plan was pure genius. Hey, where's the manager? I want to talk with him.
That would be me. I'm the manager of this store.
This action figure isn't selling at all. Tell us what you did to sell them.
Oh, I remember you. You're the 2 gentlemen that bought the last of my stock. I'm grateful you bought it all. But if I'm frank, I didn't want you coming back here.
So, you're the little bastards that thought that they could make an enemy of me. The idiots that have been causing trouble for my friend, the manager here. Yeah, I don't think you'll be selling those figures anytime soon. You'll be stuck with those for a long, long time. What's that supposed to mean? It looks like you're misunderstood about something. These figures aren't popular. The information you got from your community was right. These figures got too much hate for not looking like the hero from the cartoons, and weren't gonna sell at all. What? What are you talking about? Of course they're popular. There was a massive queue right here at this store 2 weeks ago. The people lined up were all women, but you were selling them like hotcakes. Some of the customers lined up were buying 1 color each to display them in different rooms. We saw them. Yeah, we saw them. So you can't tell us that they aren't popular. So why can't we sell them too? What did you do? Yeah, I already know that none of you or your scalper friends have sold any of the items you bought. And I know that you've all been panicking about what to do with the stock you've been stuck with. I also know that some people are annoyed with you too, because you started the buying frenzy. Scalper friends, you mentioned the community earlier too. Who are you? What do you know about this? I've been investigating. I have a pretty trustworthy and broad information net. So I also know that you've been forbidden from entering other stores in town, and that you've been sending replacements in your stead. I even know about the ways you got people to give up their space in line when you lined up outside this store 2 weeks ago. I know about you and the friends you work with, and how you've been raising the prices of the items you resell once you gain control of all the stock available in town. So what? Are you gonna stop us? We can do what we like with the stuff we buy. So what if other people don't mind paying more than what it originally cost? You're not being tricked. Because you made the prices so high, there were loads of kids and parents that couldn't buy the figures and toys they wanted. How do you feel about that? Don't you feel the least bit guilty for ruining other people's buying experience? Well, why should we care? If they really wanted the toys we bought, they should have acted faster. It was their own fault for being so slow. Then why should we care if you can't sell the figures you have? With this, your scalper business is finished, and it's your own fault for not checking why these action figures were selling in the first place. Just to be clear, you'll never be able to sell the ones you took home. What are you talking about? How could you be so sure? Let me show you an example. This is the action figure everyone was buying that day. And this is one of the figures you bought. Can you tell the difference? There's no difference. Will you play games with us? They're the exact same. Huh? Hang on, what's with this scribble on the box? Is that the difference you're talking about? I never noticed. Is that why they were selling so well that day? Because of a scribble? Yeah, it's not a scribble. It's Mr. Inazuka's signature. Wait till I tell him that you called it a scribble. He'll be wishing you were never born. Inazuka's signature? Who's that? Is he famous? How can we get him to sign the boxes we have? Mr. Inazuka is Mr. Inazuka. He's popular among the aunts and aunties of Uwasa Town. Ask any middle-aged woman and she'll know who he is. The man that signed those boxes is Mr. Akira Inazuka. All of Mr. Inazuka's fans in town came to this store to buy those action figures because they heard that he was gonna be signing those boxes. They only wanted his cool signature, not the figure inside the box. What, are you kidding? Just for that scribble? No way. So we really can't sell these action figures unless they're signed? Yeah, they're pretty much worthless. And don't even think about trying to fake his signature. We've got some serious diehard fans in this town, and they'll be able to tell the difference from a mile away. If they realize you tricked them, they'll bury you, Inazuka style. Sorry about that. Who the hell is this Inazuka guy? Why are they going crazy over this Inazuka? What's so good about him? What's so special about a scribble like this? This can't be true. This can't be happening. Inazuka's too damn good. What do we do? After that, the scalper community couldn't sell any of the action figures they had bought and ended up in debt to their respective card companies. As a result, they couldn't continue their scalper activities, and their community disappeared forever. All the former scalpers were traumatized by the events, and apparently the words "Inazuka's too damn good" became a popular phrase for a few months among a certain few. Mr. Inazuka, thank you for believing in my plan and cooperating. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to help the toy shop sell all those figures.
I guess you do a little good sometimes. I was able to see you in a completely different light. You should keep it up.
Well, the truth is, I often go to that store to buy Mikuten figures. I didn't want to see it shut down, and I couldn't let the manager throw away his life without trying to help him.
Is that so? I wrote so many signatures, my wrist hurts. Anyway, instead of playing pranks on me, you did something for someone else. That's a good thing. Oh, and I'm sorry I threw you into the Tokyo Bay. I shouldn't have done that. I realized that you didn't mean for the little lady to say she hates me. You just wanted to help that store by selling all of those figures to the ladies in town, but was too embarrassed to tell me in the beginning, right? You really should have just told me the truth, but I shouldn't have reacted like that. Sorry, man.
Mr. Inazuka, yeah, that explanation works too. I'm sorry as well. I should have been more honest. I'll tell you my entire plan the next time I want your cooperation.
No, even if you did tell me the truth, I still would have gotten pissed off. Quit trying to use me to make money. I'm not a tool.
Yes, sir.
All right. How about we go get some drinks? It's my treat to apologize for throwing you into the sea.
Really? That sounds great. Thanks, Mr. Inazuka.
Look at this, Inazuka! We bought t-shirts! Ta-da! What do you think?
Huh? What's that?
Inazuka's too damn good! T-shirts! Cool, right? I bet you want one too! And I'm not giving you mine! Sorry, Newsy. I really like mine too, so I can't give it to you. It's really funny.
Hey, G, you did this, didn't you? What are you playing at?
What do you think? Isn't it great? I got the idea to make Inazuka's too damn good t-shirts when those scalpers wouldn't stop saying it. I personally think it's one of my best inventions. Sales are too damn good as well. I did it for the gang. We need the money, I swear. I did it so we could buy, groceries.
Lordy, Inazuka, look at me. I'm wearing your t-shirt. Will you shake my hand? We've got tickets to shake your hand, so hurry up and shake. It's not like I want to, but I've got a ticket. I don't have a choice in the matter. Give me your hand. Amane, you should be more honest about how you feel. I know you want to shake his hand. Shut up, Yuria. I do not want to shake his hand. I'm just doing it because there's a ticket.
A ticket to shake my hand? What's that? I don't remember giving out anything stupid like that.
Huh? But there was an offer to get a ticket to shake your hand if we bought 5 Inazuka's Too Damn Good t-shirts.
Hey, G, you little... I'm gonna bury you! It doesn't make a difference if you do one good thing. You're still the same cheeky little bastard.
I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I won't do it again.
This t-shirt is really funny. Inazuka must really be good if he's on a t-shirt. I'm gonna wear it as pajamas.
After that, I thought I was gonna be buried alive, but instead, he took me to eat some really expensive steak. He never usually gets drunk, but he ended up drinking a lot and told me that I was the best little blood brother he had ever had. Why? What happened? I thought I was gonna die, but he's treating me to steak? Is this my last supper? Or has he finally realized that I'm a good guy after all? Anyway, if he's happy, then it means that I can still live another day. And I'm gonna live it my own wild way.